This is one of those situations where I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to drop that front fork just a little bit so it sits a little bit more flush with the ground, but we'll see what happens. Right now I'm trying to do all the hardware here so I can just slide it all down. I have a feeling the whole thing is just going to sink all the way down to the bottom, but hopefully not. Okay, so it's definitely dropped more. I dropped about an inch on the suspension. I can't go any lower, otherwise it may hit the fender if rebounding. Now I just got to worry about the back shock. That's a 200mm rear shock. I should probably do 190, I think, and I'll drop it just enough where I can actually hop on it. Because right now it's still too tall. I could drop this more, but there's a warning label. Minimum, and I'm at the absolute minimum. I don't go off-roading though, so like I could probably lower it, but I just don't need this bottoming out and hitting the fender or something, so. The next thing I gotta do is figure out these Maguro brakes. I've had them for a year now, and I cannot bleed them. This seems tight and good, but there is so much play in this, it's not even funny. There's still air in the line somewhere, and I've tried filling it from the top, filling it from the bottom, all the way up, and there's still air in the line. I don't know what to do. I'm so tempted to just get rid of these Maguro brakes and swap to .4 system, but I gotta figure out .4 system. Otherwise, I gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna bleed this. I've heard you could take one of those massage guns and start from the bottom, work your way up, and it should bring all the air bubbles to the top, but I'm not 100% sure. Other than that, I'm ready to ride this year. The bike works, except for the motor. I accidentally redid all my winter tuning. I wiped it all, but thankfully I saved it on my phone, because right now it just yells at me. Alright, and then I gotta redo get rid of these aluminum bolts, because these like to flop around the high speeds, because this thing should do at least 90 now with the new tune. Minimum 90. Like, I have this thing full cranked. I wiped the tune, but I gotta redo it. But I have all the settings saved. And from all the research I did over winter, this should do 90 this year. Because last year I was stuck at 75 miles per hour, but I had the phase amp stuff completely wrong. And I also had the RPM limits all weird. So, hopefully, but we shall see.